Hi, my name is Steve Cavalaris from electricaltime.com, and I'm here at the NECA convention in Philadelphia, PA. And next to me, we have Tony. Tony, can you tell us about what you do here at Southwire?
Sure, Steve. So I am the temporary power and extension cord product manager. Here at Southwire, we have an entire division of tools, components, and assembled solutions. So not only known for wire and cable, but we also do a lot of the equipment electricians touch or use everywhere at job sites. So one of the things we like to highlight at this show at NECA that we think is really cool is something everybody uses at a job site but nobody thinks about, and that's our temporary power carts and boxes and cables. So can I show a couple of them to you real quick?
I'd love to. Can we? So what's this guy over here?
Just want to take 30 seconds to let you know what we do here at electricaltime.com. We do online electrical classes from the comfort of your home, and then we also have this free service. So if you click on the subscribe for free NEC questions, Monday through Friday, you'll get an NEC code question and an answer sent to your email. All right, so back to our video.
First of all, this is actually a smaller temporary power cart that we call our modular welding station. Now, this specific structure here is kind of a smaller version of this yellow cart. What both these items do is they take usually a primary high voltage power source, typically 480 volts, and they're actually transforming it down to something that most people need on a job site. When you think about a construction site, you're thinking about, okay, I got to power string lights, I got to power some tools, a compressor, maybe a couple of other pieces of equipment that I can't get from 480. 480 is nice, you know, my welders need it, my concrete people need it, but I need to plug in what we call temp power boxes for all that other stuff. So that's what these carts do. We fabricate them in our USA facility in Northern California, and what they allow us to connect to that larger power source. There's a transformer. This is a bigger version of this small one here, and it steps that power down so that people can eventually plug in things that they need to use, tools, equipment, other equipment we have in the booth. An example would be a tugger like you see over there, compressors and things like that. What these panels can also do is feed temporary power systems, because what we're also known for are what people call as X boxes, extreme boxes, basically a temporary power center where it enables you to plug in all that other equipment, in this case a distance from the main power source. So again, most of this equipment's made in the United States. It's pretty common at job sites, but that's just, again, another place where we want to add value to what the contractors and construction workers have to do by bringing them power in an efficient and cost-effective way.
We got our temporary distribution panel here. Okay, got our transformer there. Now, this transformer is by Jefferson Electric. Are you supplying the transformers, or are you saying that the electricians can supply their own transformers?
No, we supply the entire item. The whole yellow cart you see here, including the primary distribution panel, the transformer, and the secondary, are 100% supplied by us. So it's almost like a finished product. It's a UL listed finished product, so we actually take care of all the assembly and all the fabrication in our Northern California shop. That includes the welded cart, which we do make in-house, and the enclosures, again, which we also make in-house. It's all NEMA 3R outdoor rated and has lifting certifications for the cart itself. Now, all the other equipment inside of this, including that transformer, those are things we're aligned with other manufacturers on and we source. So Jefferson or Hammond transformers, and then we typically use Siemens backplanes and circuit breakers inside the enclosures, and then we're using, you know, call it Hubbell, Leviton, or various receptacle manufacturers for the actual receptacles themselves.
Okay, well, that makes it easier, you know, for the electrical contractor. They give you the specifications. They say, this is what we need. This is our primary. This is going to be our secondary load. You know, we did a calculation of what we need for the job site. And then all of a sudden, by magic, this thing comes on the truck. They set it down. They get it hooked up on the primary. And now they've got secondary power on their distribution panels. I think it's a great idea, a real time saver, and it makes things simple for the electrical contractors. I like this.
No, you're exactly right. We make this stuff to be plug and play. You know, you've got to pay for electricians, journeymen to pull cable, to do branch circuits, to make terminations. You got to pay them lots of money. You don't have time to worry about stuff like this. Even if you have a prefab shop, you've got apprentices working on this stuff. When you look at cost to cost, full labor, full parts in, we're right on par. And it's usually in stock, ready to go, and they're all UL listed. So all that stuff comes back to us. You don't have to worry about liability there. And we stock most of these. We also have common configurations that people have typically ordered over time. We just had a contractor in here that looked at it and said, I just made the exact same thing. We know what people want, but the other thing is we can customize them too. So again, you have an application where it says, I need a receptacle for my concrete sub. We can make that customized for you in the same amount of time.
Tony, I'm really impressed by this, and it's a time saver. It makes sense. The contractor sends you the specifications. You make it. It gets shipped. It's done.
Zach.
Great.
Zach.
Well, Tony, thank you very much
Steve,
for your time. And again, my name is Steve Cavalaris with Electrical Time. We got Tony Cambic here from Southwire. Again, Tony, thank you so much for showing us these solutions for our electrical contractors.